Okay, 535 to 539. This is still the chase, and we're coming to the end. And Apollo has decided he's going to overtake Daphne. So we have the one and the other. Okay, so the one similar to one about to grab onto its prey now, or now one similar about to one grab onto its prey, and now hopes to hold on to its prey and draws close to the footsteps or the tracks with its snout or its muzzle extended. The other is in ambiguity, is in uncertainty, or is uncertain if it has been caught. And it is snatched away from the very jaws, or it snatches itself away from the very jaws, or the jaws themselves. Put parentheses around this so we know it goes together. And leaves behind the touching mouths, or the mouth touching it. So, thus, the god and the maiden. Incidentally, your book actually has the semicolon here. Either way, we need an est here and we need an est here. So your book probably has the better reading. But thus, the god and the maiden. This one is Keller with hope. Okay, is quick with hope. That one with fear. So let's go back through this. There's a lot to talk about. We have one yom and two yoms, and this one goes with this stuff, and this yom goes with that stuff. We got one and then the other. The correlative here is when there's two alters, we say the one and the other. Remember, we're just talking about a dog and a rabbit, so we're still sort of talking about a dog and a rabbit, but in other words, the pursuer and the pursued. So the one, Apollo / the dog, similar to this future participle, similar to one about to grab onto something. And this verb is used in Latin when it's talking about predator and prey. So we can assume similar to one about to grab onto its prey. And then that yom, we got to fit that in here somewhere. So the one now, or similar to one now about to grab onto its prey, and now hopes to hold on to it. And the one draws close to the vestigia, the neuter plural accusative here, the footsteps. We just saw that same word used a few lines above, with its rostrum extended. And rostrum can mean a lot of things. Latin students might know it as beak from the rostra in the forum, but here we're talking about a dog, so beak doesn't work. That's a bird. So this is the muzzle or the snout, maybe. The other, the one pursued, Daphne, the rabbit, is uncertain, is in ambiguity. If sometimes you see on, so whether or, but there's no second on here, there's no correlative. So if it is comprensist, if it's been caught, if it is caught. And literally, here's the passive voice, right? Present passive. So it is snatched away from X, the A here, the X, the prefix, from its very jaws, or its very bite, or the bite itself. But Latin has something called the mediopassive, or Greek has the mediopassive, and Latin kind of fakes it sometimes. So this is the impersonal passive. But let's just say it snatches itself from the very jaws or the very bite of that predator, and it leaves behind its mouth touching it. You know, the mouth of the predator, tangentia, touching, just about to touching the prey. So, thus is the goddess and the maiden, and this one is Keller spe, quick with hope, but that one is Keller timore, quick with fear.